So the first enhancement that Smartsheet has come up with is a global create function. So what that means is it's basically designed to help our customers adopt a more solution-oriented mindset. It's going to be on the left panel over here where all of those templates are, but they've basically added some other capabilities to it. So now when I click on plus to create solution, first, I'll be able to explore all of my templates. I click on see all templates. I can see all of the templates that Smartsheet offers me. And just within a click, I can go and use that template. So this is something that Smartsheet had already have from before. But the addition to it now is basically you're able to create your workspace, work app, sheet, a Gantt style sheet, a board style sheet, a task list, or a form just by one click like this with sample data already included. So for example, let's say if I clicked on sheet, it will automatically create a sheet for me. Columns already assigned and one row of test data. Okay. You can choose to save it or not save it. Now, when I go to Gantt, I can do the same. There's more test data in it with the Gantt view already shown. So it's basically helping you get started. Okay. Don't save. I go to task list. And we have a task list. I create a form. I just click on a form and a default form will be created for me. So it's basically trying to give you a more tailored experience and really less work on your end. It takes you right to the solution because it's assuming that you already know the kind of solution you want to create. So it's really trying to kind of get you to have that solution-oriented mindset, which I feel is very great and very useful. And then, of course, you would have to customize based on your needs, but that's just an addition to the solution center. So that's the first update. Now, the second update is how dynamic view is now integrated with WorkApp. So I'm going to go and create a WorkApp. Training WorkApp. Okay. And now when I hit the Add Pages panel, I have my regular options, which is the sheet, reports, dashboard, form, or web content. Now, on top of this, I have dynamic view. That means that I don't have to copy the link in dynamic view and add it as a web content here. Usually, that is what I would have to do. But now with this new dynamic view integration with WorkApps, it's just taking it a step further, allowing you to add dynamic view, your own views, really easily. So let's say I have these two views that I wanted to add. I just go next. And whoever the role may be, I can give them access. And I just simply add them. That's just the regular way of adding pages to WorkApps. But now I have that option to quickly add a dynamic view once I've created that dynamic view in the app itself. So that's another enhancement that Smartsheet has come up with WorkApps. Now, the third option in terms of enhancements is with regards to sharing items. So, for example, let's say I have this portfolio dashboard, and we all know the way we share items in Smartsheet is by going to the share here. Now, it's again taking it a step further. It's the user experience has changed a bit with an additional small feature. So now let's say I wanted to share this with Achievan Smartsheet. I give it access. Now I can firstly not only notify them, but I can type in a message. I have shared this with you. Not only that, I can also CC myself on top of the notify people option that was there from the start. In terms of collaborators, of course, you can see the other people that are being shared to this workspace. And on top of that, now we have a copy link that we can copy automatically for in terms of the sharing of the workspace. Now, from here, I can choose to just share this dashboard, or I can share the entire workspace. So it's basically just an easier way to share and extract sharing services even. And this again works for sheets, dashboards, and reports as well. So we looked at global create. We looked at dynamic view being integrated with WorkApps. Now we looked at the enhanced sharing model and extracted sharing service. And next, we can look at the dashboard color themes. So this may be something that you have already seen. I'm not too sure. But in the dashboard settings, when you click on the gear icon, you basically are able to change the background color, the dashboard, or even just change the widget background color of the whole dashboard. So this is something that I really enjoy working with to really get a more visually appealing look to your dashboard. On top of this, you may not have seen, or maybe some of you have used, but it's the multi-widget editing. Now, when I click on multiple widgets, I want to ensure that consistency between the look and feel of these fonts, the widget backgrounds, or so on. I can go ahead and do that. Now, let's say I change it to do not change. Let me just click on these guys. I can change the fonts quickly. I can change the font size. Let's say I wanted to change the color to brown. I can do that instead of going into each widget and editing it one by one. Okay. Okay. And there are other features, sorry, not features, but enhancements that are coming up with the early adopter program. And I would really recommend if you can sign up and basically get access to them. And my laptop is going to die, so I'm going to quickly just okay, sorry about that. But yeah, what I'm going to do right now is send a link to the early adopter program to the chat. And that just means that you will get access, once accepted, you will get access to all these new features that you can try out, test out, and also give feedback in terms of any improvements or any additional features that you would like to see. So I'm going to send that quickly on the chat. Um, and there are also other features that maybe you were not part of that webinar, but it's basically on the AI formula feature, the help section, and I can show that to you quickly, but I won't be able to demonstrate each one, but I'll show you quickly. I did a webinar on it a couple of weeks ago, and it's been posted on YouTube. So keep an eye out on those ones as well. But it was a very cool feature. So on the right side, where there is a sparkle, it says generate with AI tools. I can basically generate formulas from the panel, basically asking it to do certain things like calculate how many tasks are so then now it gives me an output of that formula that I should use to achieve what I want. So there are so many ways that you can use this tool for any of your needs. There's also the left side with another sparkle that says get help. They're even better. If you don't know how to do something on Smartsheet, you can ask it what basically anything that you need help with. If you even want to debug a formula, you have a formula and you want to, something is wrong, you can put it in and ask it what is wrong with it. So there's a lot of cool features that Smartsheet has been coming up with. I've done webinars on them as well. So please check out our YouTube channel to just get an idea on different use cases and so on. I've just sent on the chat on how to get access to these features. They're basically part of the early adopter program, and it's just a program to help us all kind of experience those new features as they roll out. So they're all in the beta state. We take feedback in terms of however you use it and so on, and work on them. And then finally, when everything is good, it's live.